come into a meditative space. Hands resting on your knees in whatever mudra you would like. Spine nice and straight, chakras aligned, as if a golden cord is pulling you from the roots down to the core of the earth, and from the crown of the head up to the heavens. Have the heart out, heart chakra out, chin slightly tucked. The shoulders, roll them up, then back, opening, creating space around the heart. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue, relax the brow, relax the eyes. You can use the drishti, the gaze, gazing at the ajna chakra, the third eye point at the center of the eyebrow. Or just simply close your eyes and relax your gaze. And just start to tune into the breath, long, deep, and slow. Feeling the belly, to the upper lungs, the rib cage expanding, opening up space around the heart, topping off at the top of the clavicle, and reversing down, letting gravity do its thing, until the navel retracts towards the spine. Just tune into the breath, making time for yourself on the mat today. Bring your hands together and rub them together at the heart center. Feel the heat between the palms, that energy you're creating. Once you feel the heat, just press them together. Nice pressure at the heart center. You'll notice a little indent at the clavicle, at the chest plate, where your heart knuckle or your thumb knuckles align perfectly, like we're meant for this geometric position. This position of balance, of stability, of faith. Begin to tune back into the breath, opening the shoulders, sticking the heart out, slightly tuck the chin. And we'll take a deep breath in to get on the same page. And exhale completely. Inhale deep again. Exhale it all out. Inhale deep to tune in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Name, Jugar Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Har Gure Name, Jugar Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mula Bandh, contracting the rectum, the navel, the sex organs, squeezing the energy up the spine, to the Ajna Chakra. Take a sliver of breath in, and exhale, relax the hands onto the knees. For the first posture, we're going to take some fists in our hands, put the thumbs in, and then create fists. And then we'll be standing. And just rotating the arms. That's it. Just creating space in the shoulders and the heart. Just keeping with this movement. Apply the Mula Bandh, tucking the pelvic bowl, tilting it forward. There's a nice straight highway up the spine, the kundalini Shakti to travel. Now we're going to incorporate crow pose, which is different from what you're probably imagining. It's going to be the squat. So just put some nice balance or space between your legs so you can balance. And then we'll be doing kind of like 4 rotations, like sa, ta, na, ma at the top. And then coming down, sa, ta, na, ma, all the way at the bottom. And then at the bottom, 4 more rotations, sa, ta, na, ma, and then up. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. You relax your hands down. Take a deep breath in. Apply the Mula Bandh. Exhale, relax. Stay here standing still with the arms down by the side, mountain pose. Now still with the hands and the fists, just raise the left arm up and the left leg at the same time, nice and slow, all the way up. And then exhale, slowly come down. And then with the right, inhale up. And exhaling down. Just continue alternating, going as slow as you can, creating that space within. You can hear that phone call from the soul ringing and be able to answer it. Remembering the three postures. Posture of the breath, long, deep, and slow. The posture of the body, the movement with control. And the posture of the mind, using the mantra Sat on the inhale internally, Nam on the exhale internally. Sat means truth. Nam means identity. Inhaling the truth, true reality. And exhaling the ego, the identity. The ego always trying to seduce us, always trying to reduce us. The spirit always trying to elevate us. Always trying to lead us to greatness. To keep the mind from wandering, you can find a stationary point in front of you to help keep balance. If you get a real nice balance going, you can try with your eyes closed for a nice little challenge. Once both your hands are down, just inhale deeply, come down on your tippy toes, apply the mola band, stretch up like a giant, sliver breath in, and exhale, calm down, remain standing, unclench the fist, and tune into the stillness within you. Make time for yourself. We make time for Netflix, for pop-ups, for phone calls. But when's the last time you truly made time for yourself? You paid good money for this class, so let that time be now. Deliver yourself the experience of the self, of yourself. No one else can do that but you. Now we take the hands back into the fists by the side at 60 degrees, and we start to rotate. This one's a brain exercise, so as the right arm rotates up, the right foot comes up. As it rotates down, the right foot comes down. And then the left foot comes up as the left hand is coming up. And down with the left. It's just kind of hop-stepping into Babylon. It doesn't have to be perfect. But don't cheat yourself. Keeping the arms straight like iron. The meridians in the arms and this pressure with the fist clenched helps to channel the energy through those meridians, benefiting the heart and the lungs, according to Chinese medicine. Lifting the legs up as high as you can. Feeling the energy in the pelvic bowl. Stretching the toes up to the sky, the heels down to the ground. Really freeing up that energy like a street sweeper on the highway. Making way for the Ferrari that kundalini Shakti, that creative, infinite potential within all of us. Right arms by the side, inhale deep back onto the tippy toes, applying the mula band. Finding that perfect stillness. Sliver breath in. And exhale, come down onto the heels, standing still. Tuning into the stillness we've just created for ourselves. As my boy Frank Ocean says, don't let the high go to waste. Now take your feet about 18 inches apart. Now we'll just be doing some slapping, jumping jacks. So raising the arms above, jumping out, and then coming back to that 18-inch position with the feet on the exhale. Sometimes you got to get a nice little slap to realize, kid, you're fucking up. When I was a little kid, my mom, she used to give me some spanks, and I hated it. But as an adult, I realized she was just trying to get me back into alignment. Now it's time for us. Take control of our destiny. And 30 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hands above the head. Inhale, deep and hold. Feel that heat between the palms. Exhale, relax. Slowly letting the arms float down by your side through your auric field, cleansing it on the way down. Moving as slowly as you can. Begin to regulate the breath. Inhaling deep through the nose and exhaling slow through the nose. Notice as your breath begins to slow, the mind begins to slow and the heart follows. Ancient yogis said the mind is a slippery fish. So that's why they developed the practice of yoga and pranayama, the science, the technology. They said that since the mind is a slippery fish, it will follow the prana, the breath. So the breath is the teacher. In kundalini, it's referred to as the pavan guru. And the teacher is always with us as long as we are with the breath. Last one before a quick shavasana. So once again, the hands and the fists at the side. And you'll lift the left arm up And then swing the left leg back all the way as far as you can, and then back to center. Continue. Arm goes all the way up to the sky, leg all the way back, stretching the sciatic nerve. New movements we're not used to. Freeing energy within us we didn't know was there. It's like when you focus on the color green, you see it everywhere. When someone asks you, did you see that red Ferrari drive by? No, because you were looking for green. There's so much energy within us that we don't even know is there. Yoga, that's what it's for, the science of awareness. To realize our infinite potential. To remember our greatness. To realize our unique gifts. To share them. Switch sides. Ooh. 20 more seconds. Doing great. With each movement, each conscious breath, you're retooling the mind, making space for new possibilities, new ways of thinking. When you're ready, just come resting on your back for a brief Shavasana before we finish up the second portion of class. Just allow yourself to relax. Spread your arms, your legs, your fingers, your toes, all nice and wide. Allow the energy to circulate. Now inhale, bend your right arm at the elbow so your hands come towards the mouth. Into your hand, ever so gently, ever so quietly whisper, I love you, and give yourself a little kiss. And exhale, release the hand back to the ground. Inhale the left hand up to the lips, and repeat. Whisper to yourself, I love you, and gently give yourself a little kiss. Just continue this, tuning into yourself, showing yourself love for the next 60 seconds. I love you. And one more kiss, and then roll onto your belly. From here we come into bow pose. So you bend your legs at the knees, then reach back with your arms and grab the ankles. Come up. You don't have to come into full extension. We're going to be here for a little bit. And just begin to rock on your belly, forward and back. And once you get that rock, that momentum, you can stick your tongue out and then breathe. Lion's breath. Thirty more seconds. Ten. Inhale deep and hold. Squeeze the legs up. Squeeze the mula band. Exhale, relax. Take a little rest on either cheek or on your forehead. Ready? Just push yourself up onto your knees in rock pose, sitting on your heels. Then you can come standing on your knees, preparing for camel. And if you have lower back issues, you can simply rest your hands on your bum, your lower back. You can reach for your heels. You can go into the full expression of camel. Once you find the posture that's fit for you, let your head fall back, opening up the Vishuddhi chakra, sending energy to the thyroid. And then once again, back to lion's breath. Only 90 seconds here.
Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mulaban. Slither in. And exhale, relax. Slowly come up.
Make sure to support your lower back as you find your way up. And slowly come seating onto the knees. Then hinge forward at the hips. Child's pose or baby pose. With the arms down by the side to give some nice release to the lower back. Really tune into the breath, sending it deep down to the pelvic bowl, expanding the belly. Activating Apanavayu, or eliminating or releasing energy. Just to aid in that detoxification process we just went through with breath of fire with lion tongue. Ready? Just make your way back up. And you get the hips back onto your heels. And then turn and face the front of the room. And come down, standing on or squatting on your toes on the balls of the feet, with the heels touching. And then we put the fingers in front of us, the fingertips engaging with the ground, activating the meridian points that are connected to the brain. Then this is going to be the down position of this dynamic posture, the head up. And then on the inhale, we raise our legs, straightening them, bringing the head down. Actually, on the exhale, we raise up. And then on the inhale, we come down and then head back up. Keeping the heels up off the ground. We'll be here for around 2 minutes. Find a pace that works for you. Posture is great for balancing the psyche. If you're ever just spinning, have way too much energy, 3 minutes of this, and you'll be back to balance with quickness, with grace. Super good for balancing the sexual energy, regulating the hormones. About 60 seconds left. Ten more. Inhale up. Apply Apply the mula bandha and hold. Exhale, relax, come down calmly. Sitting on the heels. Rest the hands on the thighs. Allow that energy flowing up the spine to align yourself with ease, with grace, with no effort. Create the space within. Allow the inner teacher to align you. Release all breath techniques, just breathing long, deep, and slow. Tuning into the silence between the silence. Long, slow, deep, gapless breaths. That is the goal of traditional yoga. And from here, if celibate pose is in your practice, you can spread your ankles out a little bit, but it's not really it for me. So to protect your knees, you could put a block underneath your bum. And then from here, we are going to interlace the hands behind the back in Venus pose, or Venus mudra. So just interlacing the hands and then pressing on the pad of the thumb right here. Then just begin to wiggle the shoulders like a snake slithering. Now the inhale, we're going to be coming up. The exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, raising the arms, continuing to slither like a snake until the forehead reaches the ground. Then inhale, come back up, slithering like a snake, rocking the shoulders, letting the arms fall. Exhale down, slithering, raising the arms, forehead to ground, and inhale up. Come back to the breath, come back to the mantra. Train the mind like a puppy. Give it that bone, that mantra to use. The ego is calling you, trying to seduce you, trying to reduce you to these fantasies. Give it a mantra, whatever you like. I use Satnam. Tell the ego to kick rocks. Pick up that phone, that calling from the soul. Tune back into the truth. Peace out to the lies, fantasies. The ego, no longer the amigo. Inhale up. Hold the breath at the top. Apply the mula bandha, contracting the rectum, the navel, the sex organs. Squeeze the energy up through the spine to the Ajna chakra. Sliver breath in. Exhale, relax. Come down onto your back for our last posture before a quick meditation and then an extended relaxing Gong Shavasana. This one, so we're just going to bring our knees up towards our chest. Lock the hands, the arms around it, around your heels, or not your heels, your knees, your shins. And then we're going to jump like jumping beans, like Mexican jumping beans on the back. So just it's okay if you don't get farthest off the ground, but just jump it. Just try. See what you can do. So this one, if you're depressed, if you're feeling crazy, if you're, this is what it says, sexual energy just built up. Do this one again, 3 minutes, and it'll bring you back to normal. Ten more seconds. Inhale deep and hold. Bring that nose in towards the knees. Apply the mula bandha. Squeeze every little muscle in your body, even the ones you don't even know are there. Take a sliver in. And exhale, relax. Brief shavasana. Take a few seconds. Regulate the breath. Regulate the mind. Remembering the three postures: the posture of the breath, posture of the body, posture of the mind. Then come up into a cross-legged position. Put your hands in this position, the prayer position, down at the root. We're going to activate that navel fire with pumping of the navel. So just be a passive inhale, and then an active exhale using the mental mantra Har at the tip of the nose. Har is the energy of the earth, the creative energy. So just hands at the root, and then pump the navel. Preparing the energy field for meditation. We're going to be raising the lotus from the mud up to full bloom in just a moment. So right now we're creating that fertile mud, the fertile energy field at the base of the spine for us to get a complete meditative experience. It's about 60 seconds. Ten seconds. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the mula bandha. Bring the energy up from the root all the way to the Ajna chakra. Find that stillness. Sliver in. Exhale, relax, keeping your hands in the posture. Long, slow, deep breaths. When the words come in, I'll begin the movement. You can catch on with the movement, with the mantra, very, very quickly. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 rang. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 rang. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 rang. Sa re sa sa. When the hands reach the top, we're using lotus mudra, connecting the thumb and the pinkies, and then 3 middle fingers go out, and then we're just going back down, connecting the back of the hands and bringing it up. Sa re sa sa. To begin the lotus blossom with the pinkies and thumbs connected, and then back down. Very good. Very good. Hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa 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 ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Sa re sa 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 re sa 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 re sa sang sa ram. Hare re hare 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 re hare 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 re hare 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 ram. Inhale deep and hold. You are the teacher. Hold as long as whenever you're ready, you can release. When you're ready, just come lying back in corpse pose for long, deep relaxation. Begin to tune into the breath, watching the navel rise and fall. Watching gravity do the work on the exhale as the navel falls to the spine. On the inhale, bring your prana, your breath, down to the bottoms of your feet. And exhale, relax the bottoms of your feet. On the exhale, bring your prana, your breath, down to the bottoms of your feet. And exhale, relax 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 the bottoms of your Inhale, think the tops of my feet. Exhale, relax the tops of your feet. Inhale, think my shins, my calves, bringing white light to the shins and calves. Exhale, relax. Inhale, think my knees, my kneecaps, the backs of my knees, surrounding your knees in white light. And exhale, relax the knees. Inhale, think my upper legs, the thighs, the quad, the femur. And exhale, relax the upper legs. Inhale, white light all the way into the pelvic bowl, filling it with prana, with healing energy. Exhale, let the pelvic bowl be relaxed. Inhale into the navel, the seat of Rudrani, our willpower, our courage, our strength. And exhale, relax the navel. Inhale to the heart center, expanding, making space around the heart. And exhale, relax the heart. Inhale into the arms, the shoulders, the biceps. And exhale, relax. Inhale into the wrists, the fingers, all the little finger bones, all the little tendons. And relax. Inhale into the throat, the thyroid, the Vishuddhi chakra. And exhale, relax. Inhale into the mouth, the tongue. Relax your words. May all your words be kind. Exhale, relax. Now inhale up into the Ajna chakra. Calming the mind, relax the mind. Inhale up and out of the crown. And allow yourself to relax and receive the calming, healing vibrations of the gong. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, except here right now, relaxing like professionals. Bring the breath back into the body. Moving down deep into the belly, down deep into the pelvic bowl. Expanding the navel, the belly. When you're ready, take a nice morning stretch. Stretching the hands above the head, feet away from the body. If you like to take a cat stretch, just bring one knee up in towards the chest and let it fall in the opposite direction, taking your gaze to the right if you're using your right leg. And do the opposite side. For me, it's left leg, chest, over to the right, and gaze to the left. Bring the knees back into the center, towards the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Bring the nose in toward the knees. Begin to rub the hands and the feet together, the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands. Once again, feeling that energy, feeling differences, grounding yourself back into the space. And when you're ready, just rock back and forth on the spine, giving yourself a nice massage until you come up into a seated position to tune out with the Long Time Sun song. It's on the back of the mantra card. It's a nice blessing we use for ourselves, for others. We'll sing it 2 times through, just in your mind's eye. The first time around, sing it to yourself, the you within you, any aspect of yourself that needs love and healing. And on the second round, just sing it to anyone, a group of people, strangers, anybody. And then we'll end with a long sat and a short nam. So once again, we'll rub the hands together, feel that heat, beginning or ending the class the way we began. And once you feel that heat, that innate power within you again, press the hands into pranam mudra at the heart center, aligning the chakras, shoulders back, heart out, chin slightly tucked. Tune back into the breath. Inhale to get on the same page. And exhale. Inhale to tune out. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Inhale deep and hold. In your mind's eye, see someone who needs you. And on the exhale, give them to yourself. Give yourself to them, the calmest, most courageous version that they need of you. Remember, you are stronger today than you were yesterday, and you'll be stronger tomorrow than you are today. Sat Nam.